Bear down, Chicago. It is Victory Monday for the Bears. The Bears took that dub in a wet and wild, crazy game over a really good football team in the San Francisco 49ers. Man, us Bears fans, we knew the talent that we had. Young and unproven for the most part, but we knew the potential that this team had. And I am so proud of our guys that we went out there week one and we showed everybody else just what we are made of against a really good team in the 49ers. And to some of the 49er faithful, some who took to social media, who came at us Bears fans talking about, oh, you guys got lucky. You got a fluke win because the weather was crazy and the conditions on the field were outlandish. And if it wasn't for that, we definitely would have won. We played on the same damn field as you in the same conditions. And your team is a more established team going into this year than we are. We did what we did, and y'all did what y'all did. To the others that showed respect, who gave us our due, thank you guys. Good game. Hey, we got you back from last year. I can't wait to see you guys again. But it was a crazy game, and I want to give y'all my 5 favorite takeaways from our victory over the San Francisco 49ers. Takeaway number 1, the heart and soul of Chicago football, our defense. And credit to our DC, Alan Williams, for getting our guys ready for the 49ers. We were out there flying all over the field, making plays, tackling, just playing gritty, playing aggressive. That's what I love about Chicago football, and that's what we did against them. Raquan Smith was out there balling out with 9 total tackles, a half a sack. He is going to play hungry this year. Eddie Jackson, how hyped did you guys get when Jackson got that interception off Trey Lance? How high did you jump out of your couch, off the floor, when he got that pick? I screamed, Eddie Jackson is back. He is going to have new success under Alan Williams' defensive scheme this year. He's in a perfect scheme to resurge himself like we saw in 2018. Let's go, Jackson. Now, our rookies, they were out there balling too on the defense. Brisker was out there making plays. Kyler Gordon getting 6 tackles. And then the guy who stood out to me the most on Sunday was our 5th round pick, Dominique Robinson. Man, this dude is going to be a monster for the Chicago Bears. What a steal he was, man. I can't wait to see how he progresses this year. Very exciting. But we were making plays out there. That peanut punch to Deebo Samuel to knock the ball loose. Eddie Jackson's interception that helped set up the touchdown to put away the game. The defense did a great job of keeping the game under wraps, to keep the game from getting out of hand, to set up for our offense later on to do what it did to get us the victory. They kept the 49ers in check. They did a great job. Kudos to our defense. It's still great. Takeaway number 2, the offense and adjustments made mid-game. This is what it's like, Bears fans. This is what it's like to have a real competent head coach. Someone who can recognize at half that, hey, we need to make adjustments and then make them. As opposed to a bum head coach who's too stubborn, too prideful, and incapable of making mid-game adjustments and just having our guys go out there and do the same crap. That's not going to bring us success. Eberflus and Luke Getsy did a great job because in the first half, offensively, we saw a lot of things that looked very familiar to us. Offensive line was getting beat up. Justin Fields was under pressure. We were struggling to get first downs. We put up no points in the first half. I was like, man, this is looking way too familiar. Way too conservative of the play calling in the first half. But coming out of halftime into the second half, Luke Getsy's offense started getting a lot more creative. Things started opening up, like that big play where Justin Fields scrambles left, throws right, finds Dante Pettis for a touchdown against his former team. Things like that. The offensive line started to play better. They started to gel. They looked really solid. Not great, but they started to look really solid as a group. Tevin Jenkins, he had a pretty damn good game considering he was coming in and out of the rotation at right guard. Offensive line looked solid. The play started opening up, and we started scoring. That Dante Pettis touchdown got me hyped. Then St. Brown scoring a touchdown. Khalil Herbert rushing it in for a touchdown off of that Eddie Jackson interception. The offense started looking like it was having fun out there. They started looking confident out there. So shout out to our coaches for making those adjustments and changing things up into the second half. And they actually got executed very well and worked and helped us win the game. Takeaway number 3, disciplined. We looked more disciplined as a team on Sunday than we have in years. Unlike the 49ers, who had 12 penalties, we only had 3 for 24 yards the whole game. 3 penalties. Folks, that is on coaching. We are actually a well-coached team that prepares us for an upcoming game. This is what it's like. Huge credit to Eberflus, Getsy, Alan Williams, and the rest of the coaching staff. We looked incredible out there. We didn't go out there and shoot ourselves in the foot like we've had so many times in years past. We looked disciplined. Takeaway number 4, big time plays made on third down. Third downs are crucial in the NFL, and offensively and defensively, we made those plays. The Dante Pettis touchdown from the scramble and throw by Justin Fields, that was on third down. The St. Brown touchdown was on third down. The Eddie Jackson interception on defense was on third down. Dominique Robinson coming in there with that one-handed sack, third down, among other plays. I loved that the Chicago Bears on offense and defense were making some big-time plays on crucial third downs. That could be really important for us in other games later on in the season. Takeaway number 5, and this might be my favorite one. We had fun out there. It's been a long time since we saw our guys actually enjoy playing football. The chemistry on this team is something special. We're out there making plays, hyping each other up, smiling. The body language was great. Guys on the sideline hyping each other up. When we took that last snap and our guys started sliding all over the field, splashing and flexing, this team definitely has a vibe to it. And I cannot wait to see how this chemistry on this team continues to build each and every single week as we progress as a team. I can't wait to show the rest of the world what we are made of. I'm not mad at those people who thought that we were on the worst rosters in the NFL, who thought we were only going to win a few games. To be honest, I'm not really mad at them because they don't see what we see. We just have to prove it to them that they're wrong. And this Bears team is going to do that this year. Bears fans, we got something special here. We took the dub week 1. Next week, we got the damn Green Bay Packers who just got their asses handed to them by the Minnesota Vikings. Aaron Rodgers looking frustrated. He's going to be looking at the Chicago Bears in a different way next week. I don't care if we fucking lose. As long as we compete next week against the Packers, that's what I want. This team is going to be making some noise, and I'm ready for those cheeseheads. So Bears fans, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and let's take on those cheeseheads next week, baby. BearDown!